a lot of great players like Dakpo was probably the first player to like really put Diddy Kong like quote unquote on the map, right?
Did that infinite thing.
The infinite,
that
yeah,
was
at
nasty,
Genesis.
bro.
That
was good.
on Gluto. That was a wild set. Yeah, I remember commentating that. That was sick. So shouts to Dakpo, shouts to Gluto, and yeah, shouts to Ned and Booty. All right, that's a tag.
That is.
All right, and it is a local New York Meta Knight. So Meta Knight versus Sephiroth. Now Sephiroth definitely a character where, you know, there are some holes in the gameplay in a sense where, when I say some holes, I do think there are like tech developments. You know, Ned is a player that is a fan of the footstool down air out of shield. Sephiroth's out of shield is probably the most lackluster thing about him. But with footstool into down air, that kind of like is able to cover up for the weaknesses.
Well, that's pretty much,
that,
I mean, it's all about, you know, exploring the dimensions of the character, right? Like you mentioned, that's one of his weaknesses. But you know what? When you have something that kind of mitigate it and put it in your favor, you got to try and master it. I think that's what I really appreciate about Ned is whenever he picks a character, like it seems like he explores everything about the character. Like he's just so fundamentally sound.
Okay, here's the nair, the snaps. That's going to be, I mean, outside of footstool, out of shield, that's pretty much Sephiroth's main out of shield option. It is a pretty good nair, but the one problem with it is the fact that it's not very active, right?
Oh, wow. Okay, Booty getting active right there. That was pretty nasty, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, and the back air is going to be so good, especially a lot of rising aerials are going to be exceptionally good against Sephiroth just because of how tall Sephiroth is, right? The combination of being tall and light, as we can see with Mewtwo, can not be fun to deal with.
A little taxing on you, a little taxing at times, yes. 100% here. Ooh, okay.
Back air, not going to get that sweet spot though. Portil, nope, not going to connect here.
Oh, okay, wanted a lot out of that one.
Yeah, see, even there, maybe a footstool out of shield after that dash attack. It's just really hard because you got to know exactly where your opponent's going to end up, right? Meta Knight dash attack is a dash attack that could cross up as well, so makes it a lot harder to get that footstool out of shield.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Ned to lose the stock first, to be honest with you, but kudos to Booty. He hasn't really been able to do too much, though, since taking that stock. Ned's been pretty solid right there, just kind of keeping the distance, using that range to his advantage and cleaning up with the back air. Really not in any kind of big deficit, but until that to Booty, man, he's out here slinging. Oh,
there's
I like
no double
that
jump here. Oh, man.
That's sorry. Like, trying to cross blades right there. That's what? Can we be mature? That's me saying that, by the way.
Yeah, I know, right? When E's telling you to be mature, that's some wild stuff right there. Yeah, and I mean, it's just hard to contest that Octo Slash. Obviously, the Meta Knight sword, not as, I mean, I don't think there's any other character in Super Smash Bros. That has a longer sword than Seth, man. Look at that. That thing is as tall as Sephiroth, maybe even taller.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's got that range.
Yeah. And one common thing that Sephiroth loves to do off the ledge is that ledge drop, double jump, and then Octo Slash back to the ledge with the charge there. So that's why when you saw Booty go for that jab, it was so big because there was no double jump on Ned there. Especially with Wing, it is very difficult to ledge trap Sephiroth. Very similar to like some of the other character, like DLC characters like Violet, where you have a lot of like ledge stalling options. Yep. Sephiroth with Wing is probably the one with the most.
Imagine this character just permanently had Wing.
Oh, if this character permanently had Wing, I think it's like a top 5 easy character in the game. Because you get like increased damage. Like when a full Octo Slash with Wing is like 30-something%, it's stupid.
Yeah, that's
it's
a lot
of damage.
Right,
obviously it's a really laggy move, but just in general, like all your damage output's better, your base stats are better, you faster faller, you move quicker. There's actually a lot of combos that are Wing specific. You have to have Wing to get like the triple or quadruple in there. Oh, jab block.
Oh damn, that would have been sick.
Okay, Booty doing a really good job here. Honestly, Booty has been the one commanding the lead. Meta Knight, another character that did get buffed in the last patch, and I mean, just in general throughout, Ultimate's short lifespan of 3 years, has not had the greatest results, right? Kind of a mid, quote-unquote, character in terms of results.
But still solid, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I've seen some Meta Knights do some damage out here, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah,
there's definitely been the occasional.
Hold up.
Crowd kind of coming to life. They want to see their boy with this first game under his belt. Definitely way more of a slower paced match than I was expecting, but still a very entertaining one thus far. Ned trying to get that first game, but Booty, who as you said has been in command for the majority of it, but it's kind of starting to slip away just a tad down the stretch.
Okay, almost getting that forward tilt. That is one of the harder things with Sephiroth, getting some of the... The thing about Sephiroth, just in general, that's the Octo Slash, very hard to punish. You can't even parry the last hit, by the way. So most multi-hits, you can shield it and parry the last hit. Octo Slash, the shield stun's so high that you can't even parry it. DLC privilege, baby.
Knew what they were paying for.
Yep. Ooh, here's the grab, the up throw. Using the platform, get the boost there. Gets the forward tilt, the fully charged. No, gonna cancel it.
Oh. All right now.
The drill, trying to get the 2-frame, and look at this pressure Ned is putting up, relentless. And it's like after the first forward tilt, is he going to swing again? Is he going to wait? Ned's doing a really good job of waiting it out. Sephiroth, corner pressure just in general, when you have range like that, it's going to be pretty hard to get out of. You see those fares as well. It's probably the most active move Sephiroth has. And then just dropping shield, trying to come in and still being close enough to get that sweet spot there. Very big deal. And I mean, like I mentioned earlier, Sephiroth is a character that you have that range, but you don't have the activity on your move, right? Your moves aren't that active. Even his Nair, only active for like a couple frames or so. So you have to be very precise with Sephiroth, but you have, like, where you have the leniency is the range.
Right. That's fair, that's fair. Oh man, Booty, man, you gotta remember, dog, you are what you eat. Come on. Get it together.
I feel like there's some bias here. You a fan of the Booty?
You know what I'm a fan of? I'm a fan of good smash, and it looks like Ned reminding us, hey, remember that PT I used to have? Yeah, he's still in the tank. He's still in the tank, baby. Bring him out to play. I think that's cool, though. I'm glad to see Ned playing the PT again, man.
Yeah, I think Ned was one of the first players to really like put Squirtle on the map. I know when PT, like very early before Tweak picked up PT, a lot of PTs were more focused on the Ivysaur, right? The Ivysaur or the Zard.
Yeah, Ned was all about Squirtle, though.
Yeah, Ned was like almost practically a solo Squirtle. I mean, I think most PTs now are able to just kind of use all three. Obviously, that was very early in the meta game. But yeah, I mean, some of the coolest like Squirtle stuff I've seen was from Ned, so.
100%.
Oh. And I will say that, in my opinion, Sephiroth can be pretty difficult to solo main. I think it's possible, but like with certain matchups where, you know, characters can just get up close and personal really quick and just cause a lot of boxing scenarios, I think that can be an issue, especially if your footstool out of shield. Footstool out of shield into the down air isn't like super on point. That's where it gets really difficult. So,
I mean, he's kind of like, I mean, just being able to have the PT in reserve, like he's kind of made up for having that lack of speed, right? I feel like that's, you know, really led itself to such a slow-paced match in game one. But man, the Squirtle right now, the PT in general, just tearing through these stocks of Booty, and he ain't got no answers at the moment.
I'm also a huge fan of like when players come into tournaments, having a backup character in a sense where it's like, yo, maybe my execution on Sephiroth isn't like the best. Maybe I'm not hitting every normal get up with forward tilt, right? I have a backup plan. I have a character that's a little easier to use. I'm a little bit more comfortable with, and I can bring that out. Because in tournament, it's very nerve-wracking, right? Like sometimes you're not playing your best or playing perfect. So
optimization is everything. If you're just, you mentioned it, Sephiroth requires what? A lot of precision. If you're just even a hair off with some of that, it can be a very long day. So yeah, have another character to fall back on, especially one as strong as Pokemon Trainer. If you're not mad at that, and you're seeing the results right now, Ned looking to go and take this 2-0.
Yeah,
it's kind of heading that way.
I feel like a lot of the player base has been saying Pokemon Trainer has been falling off. But even if you don't think PT is still like top 10 anymore, like you know PT is good enough.
Yeah, exactly. That's
like,
the thing.
It's a character that no matter what you do, you respect this character in bracket, no matter what.
When people haven't seen a character for a long time, bro, like I'm telling you, like some of that matchup knowledge gets a little foggy at times, especially at that higher level.
Yeah, and there's still a ton of players that do really well with this character. So, I mean, maybe the character is like not top 10 anymore, but like, do you need to be a top 10 character to win in this game? Like, absolutely not.
This man preaching.
Okay, here's the back air, and there's the up smash to catch that little Squirtle. Squirtle can be very annoying to hit. Very small, very nimble. I mean, it's mostly the small hurt bots, but ooh, this is big jab damage.
I like how he slides in with that jab. That's clean.
Yeah. Midnight jab is actually really good.
It is.
In Brawl was his only bad move, and it was actually still pretty good in Brawl. It wasn't even useless,
not useless.
Love that song. Midnight the best, man.
My shitty jab isn't even useless.
Oh, dude.
Shout out to Neo, the classics.
That is a classic, honestly. Yeah, and that waterfall is also a huge move, man. It's very destroying. You can actually two-frame with it. Fun fact.
Wait, waterfall?
Yeah, the up B.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it has like this huge. It's almost like a sword move. Oh, the out of shield neutral B. Okay, I haven't seen that in a while.
Hey, got some creative decision making right now.
Okay. Ooh, there's the up air. Hold up. The DI in, the up B, even got the cross up DI, but still was not enough. Down air into up air is going to do it, the run back.
Dang. You thought you had me off the top? Nah, but let me show you what we do. Let me show you what we do.
Yeah, and Booty there had that game won, I want to say. You know what I mean?
I feel like you kind of did, yeah.
Like, at least had the, was in control. Stocks number 1 and 2. Ned was able to barely squeeze out that game 1 win. You know, obviously amazing comeback, but was able to come back with the PT and honestly a very light and day performance in my opinion for the two characters. And yeah,
that game 1, the thing that stands out to me is like, you know, Booty gets the lead there and he's kind of playing more not to lose than more to win, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of, you know, you let Ned hang around enough. He's eventually going to get comfortable, find his footing, find his pacing, and that's why he's able to bring that game back. But then you go over something like game 2, just completely different character in PT, different couple characters actually, the way this character is put together, man. 3 very strong options from start to finish, and Ned having no problem, man, devouring Booty.
2-0 on Booty.